As a Leadership Certificate Program participant, you will have access to what we call the Certificate Dashboard. This is a feature on our website that you will utilize throughout your journey in the program to track your progress. I'm going to show you how to utilize this feature of our website. In order to access the dashboard, you'll first want to navigate to the Illinois Leadership Center's website. You can find us at leadership.illinois.edu. Once you arrive to our homepage, you'll want to log in to the website at the top right corner by clicking the login button. As you are an Illinois student, you'll click Illinois Login. The website will ask you to enter your NetID and password, and then you will be brought to this page. This is the homepage of what we call the back end of our website. So if you hear us refer to it as the back end, this is what we're talking about. To find the dashboard, you'll hover over Leadership Certificate on the left-hand menu, click Certificate Dashboard, and then click one final button here at the bottom that will take you to the feature. So the first thing you'll see on the certificate dashboard is a graphic that outlines the different steps you'll take to earn the leadership certificate. This will actually update as you complete the requirements, and each square or rectangle will turn green as you complete each experience or each requirement. So this is a first glance at what your progress looks like at any given point of your journey in the program. As you scroll down, you'll see some sections here. This is where, after you submit your personal development plan and you're officially enrolled in the program, you'll be able to access your PDP document here. Any workshop or program that you participate in that is sponsored by the Illinois Leadership Center, you will find your attendance record here in these two sections. So anything that's sponsored by the ILC, you don't have to worry about reporting, at least for workshops for the certificate and for iPrograms. The most important part of the dashboard is going to be the self-reported experiences section. So this is where you're going to keep track of the experiences you participate in that aren't necessarily sponsored by the ILC. We have no way of tracking these experiences, so we're asking you to do it for yourselves and for us. The main requirements here that you'll be reporting are going to be the leadership course, the 2 team experiences, and the 10 hours of trainings and workshops. So every time you begin or complete any of these experiences, you'll want to make sure that you update the dashboard to reflect that. In order to self-report an experience, you'll click the button here that says self-report an experience. And then you'll be asked to specify which type of experience you want to report. So for this example, let's go ahead and say we're reporting a leadership training or workshop. You'll want to type in the name of the program, the date that you attended, and the number of hours that you participated in the training or workshop. I want to call attention to the notes section. It is required to put in notes for each of your self-reported experiences. And these are really, really helpful for the final reflection for the e-portfolio. So you're going to be completing a number of experiences over an extended period of time. So every time you report an experience, you should put in your key takeaways or learnings from that experience in the notes section. That way you don't have to recall from scratch, off the top of your head, what you learned when it comes time at the end of the program to write the final reflection. So please take advantage of this notes section. It doesn't need to be complete sentences. It doesn't need to be extensive, just whatever you can put in there that is helpful to you that will make it easier for you to write that reflection at the end. And then once you add the experience, it will populate here on the site. The last 2 sections of the dashboard, you'll see completion requirements. So when it comes time and you've completed all the experiences, you'll be able to submit your ePortfolio here, as well as answer a few questions, provide a headshot, and a couple other items that we ask you to submit. Finally, you'll be able to find the name of your coach and their contact information at the very bottom. If for some reason you lose their email address or you're not sure how to contact them, for whatever reason, you can always find that information on the dashboard. One thing I want to point out, there are some workshops and trainings that are sponsored by the ILC that may not automatically populate here under the ILC participation section. This is something that we're working on, but in order to mitigate any problems that may arise from that, if you see that some of the things that you've attended through the ILC aren't populating here, you can do one of two things. One, you can go ahead and just self-report the experience here in this section. And the second option would be to let us know, and we might be able to see if there's an error. If there's not an error, nevertheless, we'll ask you to go ahead and self-report that experience here. So pay close attention to both sections, really, and please keep your experiences updated. We do check-in meetings and email communications with participants, and especially prioritizing those who look like they might be struggling. And you might look like you're struggling if you aren't keeping your dashboard up to date with where you're at in the program. So please, please, please keep this updated. And if you have any issues using the dashboard, let the team know. You can send us an email and we'll help you figure it out. So that is the certificate dashboard.